Hi guys, I'm Hula. Welcome to Juice TV. I'll be one of your hosts today. Today on the show, we're going digging for dinosaurs, finding out how to hula hoop like a pro, and we'll be putting our brains to the test with the quiz show. I'm looking forward to hula hooping, but before we get started,
it's time to find out about your host.
I'm 13 years old, born in 2001. I like to dance and sing to music. My favourite animal is a dog because I never really had one growing up, but then I got one and I love her. Her name's Willow, so I really love her. She's awesome. I hate cheese because, I like it on things, but I don't like it by itself because, I don't know, because of the smell and because it's got a weird texture and a weird flavour. Pick my nose, definitely. Oh, that's way better than licking my toes. That's gross. That's a terrible taste. Drawing, dancing and singing. I like all those as well, so that's a good thing. I would like to travel to anywhere in Europe, anywhere in America, and any Pacific Islands. If I had a superpower, it would be telepathy, because then I'd be able to read people's minds, and that'd be pretty cool. This is my party trick. I bought my ticket for the long way round, to buy some whiskey for the way, and I sure would like some sweet company, and I'm leaving tomorrow. What do you say? You're gonna miss me by my hair, you're gonna miss me everywhere, 'cause you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Now let's get this show cracking and step back in time to the land of dinosaurs.
And here we are in paleontology land. I'm Dr. Scott Hocknall. I'm a paleontologist from the Queensland Museum. We're going to talk about dinosaurs, fossils, and everything paleontology. And here I have my junior paleontologist with me. How are you going, kids? Good. You ready to learn about fossils? Yes. Excellent. Now, does anyone have any questions straight off?
What's a paleontologist?
What's a paleontologist? That's a very big question. So paleontologists, what I do, we study fossils, and paleontology is the study of fossils. So paleo means ancient, and ontology means study of. So I actually study ancient animals, anything that existed in the last billion years or so.
Like dinosaurs?
Like dinosaurs, exactly.
Were there dinosaurs in Australia?
Yeah, there were dinosaurs in Australia, and we have bones here of many different types of dinosaurs from Australia. This is very cool. What do you think this bone is from?
Jaw.
A jawbone, that's right, with a big row of teeth. And it's from a dinosaur we call Muttaburrasaurus. Now, does anyone know where Muttaburrasaurus comes from? Yeah?
North Australia?
Yeah, Central Australia, from a town called Muttaburra. So Muttaburrasaurus was one of our best known dinosaurs. Now, you can see its teeth. What do you think it ate?
Plants.
That's right, grinding teeth and sharp beak. So it would nip off the fronds of plants like ferns and cycads, and it would bring them back into its jaw and grind them up.
How fun is this?
Digging fossils is awesome. If you think digging in a sandpit is pretty cool, Digging up dinosaur bones for real is amazing. You go out in the field, you're out in Western Queensland or somewhere really cool like that, and you're looking for bones. You actually look for real dinosaur bones, like this one here. This is a real dinosaur bone, 95 million years old. It's quite heavy. I'll let everyone have a little touch of it, feel it's quite heavy. This is a fossilised poo. Oh, pretty gross. But it shows that everything that makes up an animal or even comes out of an animal can be fossilised. Did you know that not every dinosaur bone or fossil has actually ever been found? In Australia, there are plenty of fossils to find. In fact, we have some right here. Let me introduce you to this beast. This is Megalodon, the world's largest shark. It's actually a gigantic great white shark. Modern day great white shark, the tooth is only about this big, so you imagine how big this guy was. About 3 to 5 times the size of a modern day great white. And look at this one here. This isn't a dinosaur, but it's a meat eater. This is actually called Thylacoleo, or the pouched lion. It's found only in Australia, died out about 50,000 years ago. But what's really amazing is look at those carnassial teeth, these sharp, bone-crunching teeth. An amazing animal. Had a pouch, just like a wombat or a koala. So you imagine something the size of a lion that had a pouch, ate meat, that's Thylacoleo. Well, this thing might look like a bit of clay, but it's actually a fossil footprint. You can see the 3 little toes here from a tiny little dinosaur. This dinosaur made its footprints 95 million years ago and they've been fossilised. And what we have here is a tiny little dinosaur called a Coelurosaur. It's got sharp little claws, would have eaten insects or something small. So not all dinosaurs are big, some were actually really small. This is just one footprint of a little Coelurosaur, insect-eating dinosaur. And there are literally thousands of footprints out at a place called Lark Quarry. And what it represents is most likely a dinosaur stampede.
Ever wondered what happens when you find dinosaur bones? Well, hang around, because later in the show we'll dig around and find out.
Wow, it's so cool to think that we may have dinosaurs in our backyard. Now we're gonna wish some of our favourite celebrities a happy birthday! Happy birthday to our young lady Chloe Grace Moretz, who's turning 17. And then our hot spunk from Twilight, Taylor Lautner, who's turning 22. And then there's Robbie Williams, who's turning 40. Speaking of celebrities, we have an awesome special guest in today. It's Katy Perry. Oh my gosh! And you're gonna hear me roar. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. You're gonna hear me roar. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe it. We have Katy Perry here. It is so great to see you. I know.
Yeah, you just like, you're so beautiful in real life and I love your hair.
Don't touch the wig.
The wig?
So, I mean, it's hair. It's totally hair. Don't touch it.
Okay, I won't touch it. So what should we talk about?
The manager said that, so.
Oh, I didn't listen to the manager, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just a little bit nervous. I haven't been around a big superstar like you before.
I can tell.
So, how was it performing on the Super Bowl the other week?
Oh my gosh, it was so good, but I couldn't, my mic was a bit crazy because of so many screaming fans.
Oh, what is it like being so famous?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good, yeah.
What would be the best thing about being Katy Perry?
Well, look, all the awesome dresses, yeah.
And it's Valentine's Day coming up this week, so do you have any goss for us?
Well, there's been so many guys wanting to ask me out, but no comment. It's secret admirer.
A secret admirer. Oh my gosh, I think we just got the scoop. Well, Katy Perry, thank you so much for stopping by. Is there anything that you'd like to say before we go?
And you're gonna hear me roar. That's all I have to say.
Amazing. I can't wait to hear roar. Have you ever seen a platypus before?
What is that?
It's a really weird Australian animal. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Keeper Beck, the head mammal keeper here at Lone Pine, and I'm just about to introduce you to two of our favourite animals, Barik and Aruna, the platypuses. Both of our platypuses are boys. Aruna is 3 years old and Barik is 17 years old. We're pretty lucky to be able to see them here because they can be quite elusive out in the wild. Platypuses are only found here in Australia, and they're found all down our eastern coast, including in Tasmania, where they'll live alongside freshwater rivers, streams and creeks. One of the most interesting things about male platypuses is that they are venomous. So they've got a spur on both of their back feet, which is attached to a venom gland, and they'll use this spur to fight off rival males during the breeding season. Hey, big fella, do you have a good sleep? Hey, where's that tail of yours? Oh. All right. So this is the only safe way to handle a male platypus. This way my hands and body are nowhere near those venomous spurs on both of those back legs. And we do catch them up like this about once a fortnight to be able to get a good check all over their body, make sure that they're still healthy, and we'll also get a weight on them while we do this as well. As well as feeding on crayfish, our platypuses also love insects. So we'll give them some mealworms. They also get earthworms, which we have to get our hands dirty to pick out for them. One of my favourite things about the platypus is the fact that they are a monotreme, an egg-laying mammal, and it's only the platypus and the echidna which belong to this special group.
Man, platypus are such weird animals, aren't they?
Totally weird.
They're kind of like a bunch of animals put together, like a duck bill and a tail. Anyway, it is time for us to read the mail. I don't know why I sung. I never sing. Maybe it was you because you were singing before. You're inspiring me. Good. If you may say so yourself. Okay, so we've gone through the mailbox. Do the duties, Hula.
This one's from Eleanor, and she said she'd love to see Dogs and Camels or Ariana Grande, the singer.
All right, big request here on Juice TV. We'll see what we can do. Probably going to be a little bit more likely to get camels or dogs on the show. Thank you, Eleanor. This one's from?
This one's from Sienna, who is actually Eleanor's sister. She's 4 years old, and she would like to see ballerinas.
Ballerinas on the show. I love it. Love this feedback. Loving the drawings. And last but not least, who has drawn this beautiful orange and blue masterpiece?
This one is from Zach.
Thank you, Zach. Juiced is awesome. I love it. That's so cool. All right, now, Uli, you have the very tough job of deciding who will be our letter of the week. Who's the winner?
It's really, really tough, but I'm going to have to say it's Eleanor.
Eleanor, great stuff, girl. Love your work, Eleanor. Here are your prizes. Big Hero 6 t-shirt. We've got a notebook there from Alexander and the Terrible No Good Very Bad Day. Movie tickets, the Hot Grommet Surf Star Challenge, beach board game there. We've got a book, Big Hero 6, pencil case, squeegee ball, and a drink coaster. Drink bottle?
A drink bottle.
Yeah, it's like a drink cup. Very cool indeed. And that's what you get, Ula, if you send us in cool mail on Juice TV.
Awesome.
All you need to do is put your mail in at the letterbox at the level 2 info desk. Did that make sense? Yeah, we got there in the end.
Hi, I'm Jessie, and I would like to say hi to Adara, Sky, and Casey.
Hi, I'm Jackie, and I'd like to make a shout out to Darcy, Jimmy, Jamie, and all my other friends at school.
I just wanted to say hi to my friends Kelsey and Martina, and my 2 sisters, Casey and Ebony. Hi.
Hi, my name is Georgie, and I'd like to give a big shout out to my family up in North Queensland. Hi!
Do you want to be a part of Juice TV? To see how you can be on the show, head to juicetv.com.au for all the details. And to see when we're filming at the hospital. Plus, by keeping an eye out on our Facebook page, you can also be in the running to win lots of cool prizes. Juice TV.
Yes! Awesome hula hooping! Not off to a very good start, but cue Alyssa, our hula hooping professional. Now Alyssa, before we get stuck into it, before you teach us how to keep the hula hoop constantly going around you, which seems to be a lot harder than it seems when you look at it, how did you get into hula hooping?
So I got into hula hooping. I was started through dance and a bit of theatre. I got into the theatre and I picked up my first hula hoop when I was 15.
15?
15.
Okay, a little older than probably most other hula hoopers.
Yes. Fell in love with it,
Yep.
trained every day and realised you could have a job as a hula hooper.
That is super cool.
Yeah.
How many hula hoops do you own?
So I can do 130 hula hoops and I own 150 hula hoops.
You mean like you can put 130 hula hoops around you at the one time?
Yeah. And spin them around.
That's amazing.
Spin them around 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that is a lot.
It's really heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine. Well, let's start off with the basics, shall we?
Okay.
How do you get the hula hoop to, for starters, just stay around your stomach?
Right, so you want to glue it to your back so it stays right on your back. Yeah. You want to go little tiny circles with your hips. You don't want to bend and be too big. Little circles.
This is very important information. I hope you're paying attention.
You want to give it a big spin and get your arms out of the way. So I usually count to 3 and I go 1, 2, 3, and a big spin and arms out of the way.
Yes! Oh my gosh! Tiny circles works! Cool! So practice really does make perfect. True. Yep. You practice every day for how long?
I practice every day for, I reckon, 3 hours.
Whoa!
Is my training time. So do hoops and do other fitness stuff as well, just to make sure that you can do whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, we've got a couple of other little performers with us now, so what do you say we have a little bit of a performance off here?
A performance off?
A performance off.
Right.
A little show off, as they may say in hula hoops. Shall we?
Let's do it.
All right, Ollie, you're up first.
There we go.
All right.
That's what I got.
Yeah, that was pretty advanced. Oh, good, and arms in, round, done. Thank you. Okay, Tisha, your turn. All right, Alyssa, we're doing well. We've got the basics down pat. We are finding out. Practice takes perfect. Basics recap.
Okay, basics recap. We've got the coin. So you're going to put the hoop on the ground, give it a little spin with your fingers there.
Awesome.
We've got around the waist. So step into the hoop. Hoop goes at your back. And you're going to give it a big push around. Hold little tiny circles, hold your tummy tight and arms out of the way. You want to try and relax your shoulders.
And stand up straight.
Stand up straight. Keep circling, keep circling. We've also got the arm. So arm out to the side. Make sure you've got a nice straight arm there. You're going to give the hoop a big push with the other hand. Big push around and little circles with your arm as well.
Cool. And then what happens when you want to change arms?
We're going to go through with this one and spin around.
Like that.
Like that.
I think it's about time we see how the pro does it. Are you ready for this?
Right, okay. Thanks for having me, guys. My name's Alyssa and I'm a hula hoopist. Remember to keep practicing every day to get really good at your skills. And if you're interested in circus, have a look online because there's lots of classes around.
Wow, that was some really cool hula hooping. Now it's time to get our brains ticking for some brain freeze.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Brain Freeze, the ultimate quiz show that really puts your noggin to the test. My contestants today are Jack.
Hello.
And Bill.
Hello.
Now, these two are brothers. And Bill, how old are you?
9.
9 years old. And am I correct in saying that it was your birthday just last week?
Yep.
Well, you know what that calls for, Jack. Happy birthday to you. Yes, you're a good brother. And how old are you, Jack?
10.
9 versus 10. All right, I think this will be a very close game show. We need some buzzers before we get into things. So, Jack, what will your buzzer be?
Bing.
Bing. What will your buzzer be? Bill?
Bong.
Bing and bong, Jack and Bill, here we go. And also, guys, remember, you can play along with us as we are doing this quiz. So, category number 1 is all about animals. Question number 1. Name 2 dinosaurs. Yes, Jack.
Pterodactyl and T-Rex.
Pterodactyl and T-Rex. Well, you're going to get 10 points for that. That is correct. Question number 2. How long is it believed that the crocodile species has been around for? Is it A, 2 years, B, 2 million years, or C, 200 million years?
Bong.
I'm going to go with Bill.
The second one.
2 million years?
Yep.
That is incorrect.
Bing. 200 million years.
200 million years, that is correct. Question number 3. What is the most recognizable feature on the male lion? Yes, Bill.
Mane.
The mane is correct. Good job. And last question in the animal category. What is the fastest land animal in the world?
Bong.
Bill?
Cheetah.
The cheetah is correct. Well done. Let's have a score recap after round 1. Oh my goodness, it's a tie. We have Jack on 20 points and Bill on 20 points. Let's get into round 2. It's all about the movies. Question 1. What's the name of the famous green ogre? Bill.
Shrek.
Shrek is correct. Number 2. Name 2 characters from Finding Nemo.
Bing.
Jack.
Dory and Nemo.
Correctamundo. Number 3. What recent movie is about training a fire-breathing pet? Yes, Jack.
Shrek. Dragons.
I'm going to go with Bill.
How to Train Your Dragon.
How to Train Your Dragon. Very close. There is a dragon in Shrek. Last question. Which animals are the star of the movie Rio?
Macaws.
They are macaws, blue macaws, in fact. And bonus points, 20 points if you happen to know their names.
Blue and Jewel.
Yes, Blue and Jewel. Great work, Jack. Now let's have a score recap. At the end of round 2, Jack is on 60 points and Bill is on 40 points. It's still pretty close. We do have a bonus question in this final round, so Bill, still plenty of time to come back in front. All right, it's all about music, this one. Number 1, name a stringed instrument.
Bing.
Yes, Jack.
Guitar.
Guitar, good one, I like it. Number 2, name a Taylor Swift song.
Bing. 22.
22 is correct. Now, bonus points if you can sing some of a Taylor Swift song.
Bong.
Oh, yes.
Don't say I didn't warn ya. There's only one love if it's torture.
Yeah, good one. 20 points for you there, Bill. That was a good effort. Question 3. Which Australian band has something to do with herding sheep?
Bing.
Yes.
Shepherd.
Yes, it's Shepherd. Yes, well done. So, our final score check. We have Bill on 60 points and Jack on 100 points. points, which makes him our winner. Jack, you have won yourself some Lego Play It Forward, a book by one of our Juice TV stars, Mac Miller, and also a Big Hero 6 notebook. And for taking part, well done, Bill. Thank you very much. A big round of applause, and we will see you on the next Brain Freeze. Let's get back into the dinosaurs.
Welcome back to Paleontology Land. Now the serious stuff happens. We're digging for dinosaurs. Now guys, you can follow me. When we go out in the field, we're in a field vehicle in a truck, and now we come to our fossil site. Now the fossils just don't sit there looking at us. We have to dig for them, but we have to do it very, very gently. So we've driven out onto our fossil site and we walk around looking for any possible clues that there might be a fossil sticking out of the ground. Can anyone actually see a little bit of a fossil stick? There we go. That's an excellent little one. And there's a little bit here, and there's another one here, and there's a little bit there. So what we do is we grab our paintbrushes and our little digging tools. And what I've got here is a trowel. You've got very similar things to this, a very trowel and a paintbrush. And what we do is we slowly scrape away, just very gently, scrape away the sand and dust off where the fossil is. Now when you find a fossil, you then go around it. You don't pull it out of the ground. It's a very slow process. Just find where the fossils are and be very, very gentle. Ooh, here we go. Over here, we've got a nice big bone that's coming out. What fossil do you think that's actually of?
A dinosaur.
A dinosaur, that's right. When we look at it, it looks like a leg bone, right? But it's actually from part of the bone below the leg. What's further down from your leg? A toe, that's right. This is a toe bone of Muttaburrasaurus. What have we found over there? Oh, we've excavated it right out. Okay, what do you think that bone is from, or that fossil is from?
Crocodile jaw.
A crocodile jaw. Yes, it's a crocodile jaw. Now, if you look at the crocodile skull next to you, so that's from a saltwater crocodile. Now, let's have a look at the fossil. You can pass that one over too. So this is a fossilised crocodile jaw, but it's broken. The actual modern day crocodile, this is the section that fossil comes from, this bit here. So how big do you think the real crocodile jaw would have been in life? Yeah, about this big, that's right. Huge. Huge.
I found another one.
You found another one, that's excellent. What do you think that's from?
A mammal.
A type of mammal, that's right. That's right, it has mammal-like teeth. It's got the molars just like you, but it's actually from a gigantic mammal called Diprotodon. Check this out. Whoa. This is the hand of Australovenator, Australia's meat-eating dinosaur. Look at those claws, they're enormous. You have 3 fingers, these massive, massive claws. Meat-eating dinosaur, had long legs with claws for running down its prey, but it had these monstrous great claws on its fingers for catching its prey. And over 70 razor-sharp teeth in its mouth. And this is an Australian-owned dinosaur. It's not found anywhere else in the world other than here. In fact, it's not found anywhere else other than in Queensland. It's a very, very cool dinosaur. So hopefully, after this, you'll know that Australian dinosaurs are very interesting, very cool. And the T-Rex, it's cool, it's big, it's got big teeth, but it's not Australian, and Australian dinosaurs rule.
We would like to say a big thank you to everyone who has donated to help us make our own TV show, Juice TV.
Remember, anyone can go on Juice TV. Go to our website to find out more. See you guys next week on the show.